reload. 55 million, 44 million, 86 million. Yo YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sticks, and in today's video we're gonna be making a crazy good build on the new weapon for Uriel, the Vinquibus. I think it's how you say it, Vinquibus. I don't know. It's a weird name for his gun, just like there's weird names for his demons, right? He's a weird guy, but his gun is absolutely insane, at least in my opinion, especially with the build that we have today. He's absolutely goated. I mean, this weapon is absolutely goated, especially with him, of course, since it's his gun. It's so top tier. But before we get into the build and all of that, let's test out and look at what the gun does, by itself. So this is a marksman rifle, as you see here. Let me this guy, it's a marksman, shoots slower, has a, let's see that, 8 bullets, fires slow. Nothing really crazy about the gun, at least not yet. This gun also comes with its own melee. By clicking your melee button, you will turn the gun into an actual spear, like a weird spear blade or something, and you go around doing your damage for that and all the cool stuff, right? But I mean, you can also put it in only melee mode by holding your swap button. So now look, if we aim, we could block, swing, pretty nice. So yeah, that's the most of it. Just a little bit of a little sniper gun or DMR type of thing, whatever you like to call it, marksman. It's not anything insane. The craziest part about it is that you can turn it into this cool spear blade, that does a lot of poking attacks like this. I mean, you see it. It's this is its forward attacks, all poking. Let's see, it's standing attacks, some swipes, finishing poke. Let's see its block attacks. I mean, unless I'm doing that wrong, I don't know. Let's see what its heavy looks like. Ooh, that's a nice heavy. You saw that? Ooh, that's cool. I ain't gonna lie, that's really cool. But let's get into the stats of this weapon. Let's check out what the weapon can do. Oh, I gotta get this on my screen. Let's go to upgrade. Okay, the weapon is sitting at a 40% crit chance with a 3.2 critical damage multiplier, 20% static chance, and it has innate puncture and slash, doing a total of 400 damage. I mean, if you just look for 2 seconds, you'll notice that this gun is a critical gun, right? But it also has a 20% status chance, which means if you like, you can also go into a status-based build, which we're doing a semi-hybrid for our build today. It's pretty good, it does, not even pretty good, it does millions of damage, okay? And depending on who you play with, let's say you're playing Frost, it gets to 20 million damage, okay? I'll show you all of that right now. Now, as we see, all the cool stats, whatever, you see how the gun works. Let's get into the actual build. This is it. This is the build that we're going to be running. Thermite rounds, serration, galvanized aptitude, rifle elementalist, rhyme rounds, vital sense, critical delay, primary acuity. Now I'm going to explain to you why I picked everything. I picked thermite rounds because we're going for a blast build. So thermite plus rhyme rounds, blast damage, right? Cold plus heat, blast damage. Serration for the base damage because I want my blast damage to be able to scale a little bit easier. Galvanized aptitude for your status chance on kill because we're running this with a primer. I mean, most missions you're going to be running this with some sort of primer. For this demonstration, I'll show you what it looks like without the primer and with the primer. But put this on because most missions, our companions are doing all the priming for us. So, this is just more damage, right? We don't want to leave more damage on the table. Primary acuity, 318% weak point damage, 318% weak point crit chance. No multi-shot, which is fine. The gun does an insane amount of damage. This gives you so much damage on headshots, which is where you should be aiming since this is a 8-round DMR, right? An 8-round marksman rifle. This isn't the gun that you're shooting into the bodies of your enemies. No. You need to do maximum damage per shot. So you're trying to get all headshots, right? So we're going to run primary acuity. Then we're going to run critical delay. That with vital sense, crit chance, crit damage. This is just more crit chance, more crit damage. We love that, right? This makes this gun insane. It is as a 120% critical chance with a 7 times crit multiplier. I mean, you can obviously see how that's absolutely insane. We have Rifle Elementalist for status damage, you know, just a little more status damage, and a little bit of punch through, because who doesn't like some punch through, right? Now we have a 0.6 punch through because this gun has 0 at base, so we got a 0.6, you know. And of course, rhyme rounds, that goes with the thermal rounds. We also have primary deadhead. I tried it out with primary crux. I didn't like it too much. Okay, and if you like it, or if you like any other arcane, I recommend that you run it. You know, whatever you want to do, that's your, you know, that's your thing. I personally wanted to do primary deadhead. We're going for headshots. Deadhead gives us more damage for headshots, right? 30% headshot multiplier. You get 120% damage, minus 50% recoil. It's great, and it's a really easy arcane to get. Most of us have this already. Like most of us have a max strength version of this arcane, right? So not half bad. Now let's get into the actual demonstrations of the gun. We're gonna go no primer first to show you what, you know, the gun could do at base. So let's actually kill all of these guys. We'll get these guys out of here. Then we're gonna respawn them. Oh, we only got 17. That's not good. All right, now we're back at 20. Oh, I need some energy just to make sure I'm ready. Okay, this is what the gun does. No primer, no buffs, no Warframe buffs, nothing. Ooh, 200,000 red crit. Oh, and you know, the blast damage killed everyone near him. 170,000, 600k. Oh, I missed. 400k. Let me reload. What's next? 1 million. 200,000. 200k. Oh, look at that blast damage, man. 800k. Oh, they're all dead. I mean, you see, the gun is like it's at base a single target monster, but I put blast on it to allow us to, you know, do a little bit of crowd clearing, you know. That's what I decided that's why I decided on that. I forgot to say, oh my goodness, of course I did. This weapon's melee is also moddable. Now, listen. The melee, I just went melee influence, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't even finish the melee build entirely, but this right here would probably be another thing for slam. I'd recommend having, even though we do have stuff like this and this, more initial combo. Keep your combo high because you're slamming with this gun, right? High initial combo will make this weapon just do more damage. That plus blood rush, I believe. Yeah, critical chance stacks with combo multiplier. So the more combo you have, the better it is. And you want high combo without having to actually, you know, swing the weapon around, right? So yeah, I mean, this is just missing a combo right here. Put the combo mod in, or anything that you personally like, and there you go. We now have a melee influence weapon. Also, if you do have the ability, put on another forma, change this into the 60/60 version of electricity to give you a little bit more status chance, right? A little bit more status chance. Now, back to the gun itself. We saw that it was doing crazy amounts of damage, right? 600,000, 800,000, 1 million. Very nice for a gun that's able to do this at base, right? Just with their mods, with no priming, nothing. Now we're gonna try the gun with Uriel himself, right? What can Uriel do with the weapon? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try that right now. It's his gun, so I mean, you expect him to be able to do good. Let's try it. Let's do this. All right, that's damage vulnerability. We're gonna pop our one. Let's run around. Okay, now let's kill. Okay, 5 million, 2 million. Okay, not a lot. Oh, 7 million. There we go. 12 million. 8 million. I mean, and that's just with Uriel doing his own priming, right? His own thing. It makes the gun do, what was the max? 12 million damage? Come on, dude. This gun is absolutely insane already. Now, just not much to show about this gun other than it does crazy amount of damage, but we will show how much more damage you can do, right? How much damage is the max? Now, of course, when I want to show max damage, I'm gonna run Frost. He's the max damage guy. He armor strips. He gives you the critical chance, critical damage bonus with frozen enemies. He's absolutely insane. So I'm gonna do this. Pop roar. Do this. Wait a second. 9 mil. 8 mil. 8 mil. 27 million. 15 million. 3. Oh, that wasn't a headshot. Let me see if you guys know. Everyone gets over. Stop it. Reload. 55 million. 44 million. 86 million. Oh my goodness. We just dropped to 86 million. 86 million damage, man. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's absolutely insane. Check the build. Just run it. Like, run this build. Run it with Frost. If you run it with Frost, you're getting 86 million damage. If you're not running it with Frost and you're running it with Uriel, the guy that it actually came with, you have what was the max? I think 12 million damage. This gun does millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of damage, right? And it just came out. It's crazy. Lord, if you have a Riven mod for this already, you're rich, okay? So now that we've done, you know, the cool testing in the simulacrum, let's go to a real mission and try this out against an Acolyte. So we're gonna just run it with the most basic Warframe in Warframe history. Revving it with a little bit of roar. Let's see. I mean, we were already doing hella damage. You know, 3 million. There's 1 million red crit. 1 million. 3 million. Look at this. Nice. 9 mil. I mean, the gun's great, right? I mean, we could also do the melee, like, you know, swing it around. And I don't even have an actual like build for this. I was gonna run it for slam, but listen, I mean, take a look. Let's see what the slam does. 400k. Oh, I'm a legendary. Wow. Seems like I'm priming a lot of radiation, so they can't even hit me if they wanted to. You know. Boom, boom, slamming, easy. I mean, it's no Archetytron, I tell you, but it's cool, right? I mean, you can switch it. I'm probably gonna switch mine off the slam build and go into a normal build. From what I'm seeing right now, a normal build wouldn't be half bad. Let me go this up. All right, now we're just waiting. We're gonna just wait for the Acolyte and slam him when he makes it here. All right, there's the Acolyte. Trapper. Wow. The first shot didn't even hit. The second shot is the only one that hit. So I just one-shot that guy. Literally just one-shot the Acolyte. Oh my goodness. I mean, what did I expect with a gun that does millions of damage, you know? It's absolutely crazy, dude. Holy crap. I mean, we can extract now. We can leave. This was definitely a successful mission, I tell you. All right, now we're back in the simulacrum. We just saw, you know, all the damage that this gun can do. Literally able to one-shot Acolytes, do millions of damage upon any enemy. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, I guess we'll just do this one more time, you know, just to have a little fun. Let's get rid of all these guys, right? All right, they're dead. Almost killed those guys in the 8 bullets that I had. I guess we'll take this guy out with just our abilities. Okay? Take him out, guys. But I mean, you see it, right? Uriel's Vinquibus, I think that's how you say it. His gun is insane, right? This little marksman rifle. The melee is a little different. I don't have a proper build for that yet. I definitely have a proper build for the primary. I just wasn't thinking too much about the melee. Don't worry though, I'll have a melee build out. Probably as a short. I don't think I'm going to make an entire video on just the second half of a weapon, so I'll probably just make a short. So look out for that if you want to see the melee build. But I mean, that's that, right? The gun is insane, does millions of damage, right? What more could you really ask for from a gun? I mean, the only thing that I can consider even slightly bad is its reload time, right? It takes a little bit of time to reload, I'm not gonna lie. So that could be a little bit annoying. But for the most part, millions of damage, right? If you have blast on it, it blows people up. It's a great single target killer, and we're talking about enemies that are meant to survive getting hit hard, right? Something like an Acolyte. They're meant for this, and he dies to one shot, right? I can't imagine what this gun does to all the other boss type enemies. It probably does amazing against them, especially if you hit weak points, as you're supposed to do. The gun's insane. I recommend trying it. I haven't played the old piece yet. I bought this myself, so I believe this is where you farm it from, the old piece Descendia mode. I'll probably do a guide on Descendia right when I get done with the old piece. Look out for that, right? But anyway, thank you for coming to this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful in any way, like, you know, subscribe, comment down below any other weapon you want to show, that you want me to show you, or comment down below your builds, right? Show it to me. I'll gladly try that out and, you know, show that to the world. But anyway, thank you for coming. My name is Styx. Peace out.